this is after about, but he came from Europe really good. But he's a quiet guy. This is about 10 riding days in to getting him unstuck. And what fixes him is simply never varying from the instructions for curved lines and straight lines that you've seen in class 104 and that I'm going to give to you again. And that is it. And it's the hardest thing is to not fix it. Just retune him to the riding. All that I am doing here is being very strict to the instructions for curved lines and then straight lines. Now, a key thing that I wanted you to see here is how he is at this, on his own, he's in this low, it's the natural outline, how they want to be. But in riding, we have to make them start to carry with their hindquarter joints. And this is what brings them up. And this really struck me to show you how it is in the going instead of just in some random photos. This is where he is when he's just on his own, but then just about 30 seconds later, he's way up here. And the only thing that was done is to continue only with the curved line, straight line protocol. And one of the key things that most of you guys neglect or don't believe is shorten the inside rein. So I exhale before a curved line, I load the inside hindquarter with a lot of extra weight, like I really go over and sit like most of myself on the inside. And he accepts that weight, I shorten my inside rein. So here he is way up. And it doesn't happen from being fancy or anything. It happens from sticking to the program, which is actually very simple and a little bit boring, and not allowing ourselves as people to start fiddling or adding or doing anything. He goes, he does this on curved lines, he does this on straight lines, and that makes him a good boy. Now, I want to also zero in on what he did at the very beginning. So I'm going to rewind and go there. And watch how he just goes when I just tell him to trot, and he friggin' trotted, didn't he? So he's a very good boy. What I think you may need to do with your guy is after you walk him, do a good march. And he might be really tired just from getting a good march going. But then get a lunge line, have it ready when you go out to the arena. Put it on, snap it on for, you're only going to lunge him maybe 2 or 3 minutes a day before you get on, to fire him up to your voice and get him tuned to your voice. You might have to crack him a couple times, so time that so you're alone. But that if you say trot, he trots with his whole self and his heart. And if you sit, so he has to know walk, trot, canter, whoa from your voice without you doing anything physical to him. And that is the other way that we can refresh them in the riding, because when they're all stuck, it's like they tempt our body to work hard. And so you have to get them to the voice again, so then they go, and then your riding will be riding and aids for information instead of for carrying them around. I hope that made sense how I just said that. gonna get. Ah, no, whoa. Boy. Oh, don't fall here. Good job. That's a wall. All right, this is the hard thing. Ah, good. So he did lift. That was pretty good, huh?